Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading from November 12th for the 18th. The reason why I'm releasing this reading on Monday is because the first card in this reading is how you see yourself today. So this is going to be a 6-card spread, and we're going to look at a couple of things. How you see yourself, the theme for you this week, or the big picture, something that you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember. Your challenge this week, a lesson you are learning now, and a gift you will receive this week. Now, this reading is for all Capricorn suns, Capricorn moons, and Capricorn risings. And of course, if you are a Capricorn on the house cusp, let us see what's going on for you this week, Capricorn. Let's give these cards a good shuffle. I'm using the Game of Thrones tarot deck today for your reading. Please do not mind my nails. I'm still recovering from the Halloween festivities, and I basically wrecked my nails during that time with horrible polish. Sorry about that. You have to see my horrible nail polish. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, November 12th for the 18th. Please give me 6 cards for their spread. Capricorn. Whoa. Someone is in a stalemate. Has to decide something, ignoring their feelings, possibly. Could be also dealing with a Sagittarius or another air sign. One more, please, for Capricorn. November 12th through the 18th, please. Give me 6 cards for Capricorn's reading. Up a little bit. I always like to give myself plenty of room on the table here. Alright. So Capricorn, how you see yourself today? We have the King of Coins. Very nice. Got little finger here. Peter Baelish. Sorry. Is that how you pronounce his last name? I don't know. If you watch Game of Thrones, that's him. Littlefinger. So, I'm seeing someone here, could be a male energy coming through. On top of your game financially, looking very solid. Could be in a serious relationship. Some of you might be. King of Coins is the father figure. He is the protector. He brings home the bacon. This is someone who's very solid in terms of their managerial skills as well. Anyways, Capricorn, you're looking very good this week. Sitting pretty, for sure. You got that big old coin right there, too. So I would say your financial situation is looking very good. You look very stable. You look very sturdy. Yeah, you kind of have that come to daddy look about you. Not to be crass, but yeah, you kind of have it going on right now. So let's see what the theme for you this week is. What is the big picture? The Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but also I'm seeing here more introverted energy, soul searching. You may be doing some reflecting or withdrawal, just some alone time, just some me time. The Hermit is an extremely spiritual card, and it usually indicates someone is on a spiritual path. So you are looking for enlightenment from within. You're looking within for answers, not on the outside. The answers cannot be found in any textbook or newspaper, magazine, or self-help book. It comes from within for you. Some of you could be going on a spiritual retreat. I definitely feel here there's also this feeling of maybe some of you are bachelorettes, meaning you live alone, you like to keep your own company. And that's okay with you, and that's perfectly fine. Others of you, I'm just seeing here that you're looking for answers, but you're going to do that on your own, and you're happy to do it that way. Big picture this week is spend some time in meditation, spend some time in solitude, give yourself some space to do that inner work. It'll really pay off. Something that you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember. We have a 7 of Cups in reverse. So this is like Well, we have Neptune retrograde in Pisces right now, and this is my Neptune in Pisces card. So, something for you to remember is to get rid of the goo. What's the goo? The goo is like the fog, the rose-colored glasses, the illusions. This is about practicality, but also what happens when you become overly pragmatic and you lose your imagination. Well, you forget that you have options, you forget that there are opportunities out there. This can be a very creative card in the upright. So it's good to stay grounded, it's good to see things as they really are. But on the converse side, a lesson you may be learning is not to become so stifled by practical things, but you don't give yourself room to dream. You don't give yourself room to imagine great possibilities for yourself. Definitely give yourself the room to fantasize and the room to, and the space, when I say room, give yourself space to fantasize, give yourself space to dream. Creative brainstorming and fantasy life is okay if it's done in moderation. So for others of you, this is coming out of illusion. This is realizing that, you know, you can narrow down your opportunities and options here. Sometimes this can indicate a bright dating scene when it's in the upright. So maybe right now you're just focused on more practical things, and that's okay with you. A challenge for you this week is the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I'm getting kind of a theme here of like withdrawing emotionally, because I feel like you could be withdrawing intellectually, but when it comes to your emotions, you don't want to get stagnant. This is my Cancer card. You could have some Cancerian energy. I'm trying to think who else got this. There was another sign that had this card here, or it was reversed. Anyway, I'm seeing that there's opportunities coming to you. You're just not maybe open to accepting them. That may be because you're dwelling on the past. This is about, you know, apathy and stagnation when it comes to your emotions. The seeds of discontent mixing with the seeds of pleasure, poisoning the whole batch. So your challenge is to kind of realize that opportunities are waiting for you, but if you stay in a place where you are emotionally withdrawn and apathetic, they're gonna pass you by. So time to wake up, time to smell the roses, you know, so to speak, and not totally withdraw all the way. Be present for others, be present for yourself, and feel grateful for what you have at this point in time. A lesson you are learning now. 8 of Coins. Okay, so this is really about work, hard work, and commitment, dedication, craft, prudence, and perseverance, you know. So you may be learning how to work really hard at something, to perfect something, to master a skill. I also feel here that some of you are really working on your relationships. Something here has gotten, like, I see someone producing a lot of one thing. So you're in a very productive phase in your life. And the 8 of Coins is very excellent in terms of getting into that workflow. So this is basically just telling me the lesson you are learning now is to stay focused, stay committed, focus on the things that bring you the most joy and value. And this could have to do with your work as well. You may be learning something new at work or perfecting a skill. So continue to do that. I think you're really learning how to do something the best that you can do it. I mean, seriously, this is an awesome card right here. A gift you will receive this week. We have the 7 of Swords. All right. So this is about doing things that serve your own self-interest. It's also a card about strategy and mental tests and sometimes deception. Really, it's about doing what serves your own purposes, despite what other people might think. It's a very mental energy. So you could also be dealing with an Aquarius here, but I feel like a gift that you are receiving this week is the gift of being very strategic in how you go about things. Maybe you are learning how to maneuver your way through some challenges at work. I feel here as well that, you kind of have put yourself on the line to some degree. And so really what the cards are telling me that it's up to you how you want to go about it. You're kind of going to be left up to your own wits here. But I see that you're very witty. I see that you're very smart. And that you'll be able to basically get away with whatever you want, just because you are so smart and so witty. So I feel like the gift you have this week is strategy, foresight, being able to kind of maneuver around certain things, being able to say no to certain offers, etc., that are not interesting to you, that just do not interest you at all. So I think your gift this week is strategy mainly, and being very kind of flying under the radar to some degree, not letting anyone kind of pick up your, you're just, I'm kind of seeing someone here who, it's not sneakiness, it's more just, you know what you can get away with and what you can't get away with, but you're very smart about it, and you know exactly what to do in certain situations. So that seems to be a positive thing in this spread from what I'm seeing. So definitely, play your cards close to your chest, save your money, work hard. All these things look very positive for you this week. Just remember not to get stuck in that feeling of apathy, emotionally withdrawn, or so much to the point where you don't recognize that there are opportunities waiting for you out there that maybe have gone unseen for some time. Take advantage of those opportunities. You'll be able to do that this week. Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in, and I send you off with love and light. Take care of yourselves. Bye.